26, 23, and 19. And I'm a business owner, second generation. My dad founded the company. I've been able to help grow that since I was 12 years old. So
what's the company?
Fearless Sense. And so when I was 12, my uncle passed away. I started working, from the ground up, and pretty much learned just about every job there is in the company, and helped it go from, let's say, $1 million when I was 12. We hit about 70 million as far as last year, and then ended up, we've probably got 170 employees, probably another 150 people that okay, anyway, but then we have a lot of relationships with independent contractors, probably another 150 people, about 10 locations. Had to go up the learning curve with technology, and then you also have, for my whole life, I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth or my hand. Had to earn everything, had to learn it, had to get the respect of the people. I had to buy out my partners, my brothers, another gentleman, so I ended up becoming the single owner of it. But in doing that, just a lot of responsibility, and in doing that, I didn't have all the answers. I had to be collaborative with everybody. Lots of times you have to keep your mouth shut and just sit back and see what's going on. But at some point, you have to have a vision as far as where you're going, and then you have to have the trust of everybody if you're going to move any initiative forward. So for the last 2 years, I got involved in the party, and it was really just like everybody else. They got pissed off at an issue or two. It happened to be somebody's cousin, Val's cousin. I met with, she's a state senator, and my conversations with her did not go right. So I jumped in to see what can I do to get things to happen. So I ended up
Who's the latest?
I actually ran into Jeannie Ives, was who I got led to, and so she was actually very nice and steered me down a path, but very shortly just kind of went on my own, doing a bunch of things, and just working with all kinds of grassroots, the masking, Dave with Shisokas, with things that he's doing, more things out. But but I jumped on Gary Rabine's campaign, helped him out, and then got to go to all kinds of state central committee meetings. But learned the Three-Headed Eagle group that meets in Geneva just really helped with that. There's another group that's in St. Charles that meets at a house that there's about 800 to 1,000 people. That all different types of groups. I just tried to help it in any way I could, and then I generally just stay in the background, and then just try to help from an infrastructure standpoint, and try to connect people. And then, like Val, I guess went sideways with Richard Porter or whatever. So in the background, I would try to do stuff to have those tough conversations, so then we can still move forward.
We kissed and made up, though.
Whatever the case. But I try to be, just trying to keep the glue, because we're a pretty dysfunctional, effed up group, but we're lacking incredible leadership, vision, and any what I'd say elephants, or old mature elephants that have respect of the people to get the people to talk. And so anyway, I'm running for national committeeman. There's no job description as a state central committeeman. I guess I'll back up. The one thing going through the whole process, started to realize if you're going to make any, you can sit and bitch about stuff. So what I learned very quickly is I went ahead and joined different campaigns to help. Just became a precinct committee person. So then nobody ran in the 8th congressional, which Mark is running in the 8th. But in that group, nobody put their name in the hat. So day 2, I went ahead and put my name in the hat. So I got picked out of 4 people to be at the state level. But at the state level, I mean, it's I'd have to say it's a joke. But it's really just trying to make it less of a joke and when I say that, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to the people that are there. Literally, most all the time, nobody's stepping up to the plate to take the role. So I would just want to continue to be challenging people to step in place, and the efforts that they're going in here. I think a lot of people are stepping into that position and trying to be part of the getting the vote or be part of that leadership. So,
Dean,
yeah,
like say if you win that position, right? Like what? And I don't understand the authority, but what or how could you help influence to make us a better state to be a little bit more successful, if at all?
I think like with all of it, just at the state central committee, you have no authority and you have no job description, and then you get to this level, all you get to do, you can be on committees at the national level, at the RNC, and then you get to vote on who the leadership is. You get one of, I'd be the male vote for the state, and then there'd be a female vote that represents our state at a federal level.
So it sounds like you're going on a suicide mission.
Yeah, it's not a
all due respect, right?
Yeah, and I don't. Fortunately, I don't have any political aspirations. I truly just think things are really fucked up, and I can bitch about it, or I can try to step into it. I think I have different skill sets that I've had different life experiences. Pretty good at crucial conversations. I'm pretty good at connecting. I generally get along with most everybody. I don't have a desire not to get along, but I also have a backbone. If you shit on me, I've got a really long fuse. But once it's usually integrity that if that gets crossed, then that's my fuse. And, but I usually will reel it back and then try to move forward. But